As WWE fans, what do we really think about Logan Paul?
He's a prick.
Yeah, too.
Wonderful.
Don't like him, but
Now, do you not like him because you're not meant to like him, obviously, or do you not like him because you know the real Logan Paul and you don't like him?
yeah, from his history, not a fan.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. What do you really think about Logan Paul, both as a wrestler and as a human?
I'm annoyed that he's so good at wrestling. I'm annoyed because I want to hate him, but as a talent, he's really good.
He is really
and you
good.
can't knock it as an athlete. The guy is an athlete, so it's entertaining.
As WWE fans, what do we really think about Logan Paul?
The guy's talented. I've got to give him his props. He's talented. He's a dick, but he's talented. He's great. I'm not going to lie. I'm excited to see how he performs tonight. I think he'll do wonders.
I think he'll steal the show in one way or the other. He will do.
Yeah, I kind of agree with James here. Like, it's a big. He's jumped into it straight away, and it's kind of taken over a lot of other wrestlers that are coming through. But I think him and Ricochet is going to have another spot tonight, which is just going to steal the show completely.
What do you really think about Logan Paul as a wrestler?
As a wrestler, do you know what? I'm not going to lie, he's doing better things in the ring than some of the active roster are doing at the moment. And he has my respect because he's doing things. He's pulling off feats. He was great at WrestleMania, great at SummerSlam, and he's clearly putting in the work, so I respect him.
And as a WWE fan, what do you think about Logan Paul? As you've just heard from somebody else I'm sure will be in the video, you can say whatever you want and we'll probably run it.
Right, Logan Paul just can off. Sorry about that.
That will definitely get bleeped, but you can still say it.
He's a great YouTuber. He's a great, social media guy. But the guys have to be from WWE. From the wrestling area. I just don't think he has no point being in the ring whatsoever.
Okay, excellent.
No point. Logan Paul, prime drink, okay, but whatever. Just pissed off.
I like prime drink, okay? Go do something with prime.
You know what? He's done a fantastic job. He has done a fantastic job. So, yeah, all of his matches have been great.
He's a good athlete. I don't like him as a person.
I wanted one person to say it. It's all I needed.
don't like him as a person.
That's fine. And as WWE fans, what do we think about Logan Paul? We've had some very interesting answers to this question.
To be fair, though, you give him his due, right? Like, he's a natural heel. If he was ever to really go far in this company, I think he could do really well as a heel because he's got natural heat, so just keep it going. Right, that's what I see.
I pretty much have to say the same. The only thing I can say that's different is from an outsider's perspective, from someone that doesn't, I watch wrestling, but for someone that doesn't watch wrestling, he's performed so quickly for somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, and I think that's amazing.
What do you really think about Logan Paul? You can be honest with me. People have said things we're bleeping out, so you can say whatever you want.
I mean, I hate him as a person, I do. I mean, if I can say it nicely, he is a... Yes. But to be as a talent though, he is a talented wrestler. I mean, I'll give him that. I mean, I've been training for wrestling at all, and I wish I was at his level, really, to be honest.
Yeah, I think wrestling-wise, he's surprised us. I think he's surprised a lot of people, especially with whatever's been in the media and what he's done with YouTube and obviously in his past. I think, especially what he's done recently, especially with the Always Wrestling, has been really good. As a person, obviously, yeah, that's his. Yeah. At the end of the day, nobody wants him to win. If they do,
I tell you, he does want him to win. Vince McMahon, I tell you, Vince McMahon is definitely to win. What do we really think about Logan Paul?
His mum sells Avon.
Maverick.
That's the weirdest response we'll get.
I like him personally. I think he's a phenomenal wrestler. Honestly, I think I think he's the best celebrity wrestler WWE have had. Honestly, yeah.
I think it's inarguable.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Are you wearing a T-shirt of Logan Paul? You're the first person. How do you feel about this?
The only person as well, the only person.
Do you like Prime?
I do. I have a whole fridge at home full of it.
Support your heroes no matter what anybody else thinks. Well, I don't even need to ask you. You love him, clearly.
Yeah, obviously. I love him.
What do you really think about Logan Paul?
I don't like Logan Paul.
No.
Seth Rollins is always on top, and that's why he won WrestleMania.
Damn right he did.
I don't know what all the big deal is about. I think, you know what, it's nice to see him coming in to, do a bit of the wrestling. I mean, he's a content creator. I'm a content creator myself, so... I mean, I wasn't on board with him years ago, but then, gradually as time's gotten on, he's proven me wrong. I really enjoy his content. I enjoy, his podcasts, Prime. Big up Prime.
Prime.
But no, I think, you know what? This is going to sound like a really unpopular opinion, but I would not be against Logan winning tonight.
As a WWE fan, what do you really think about Logan Paul?
Not a fan. 100%. He's got a talent. Don't get me wrong, 100%. But
for me, it's like the whole part-timer thing. You only see him 3-4 times a year. It would do his great spots, don't get me wrong, it'd be amazing, but I'd rather see the guys week in, week out busting than who deserve it. That's, you know.
What do you really think about Logan Paul?
He's definitely a star. He's great in ring. He like for a celebrity, he's great in ring. He's definitely going to get eyes on the product, but he's not going to be what everyone likes. But yeah, I like him. I like him. He's good.
What do you really think about Logan Paul?
I like it if he would get the briefcase, but it has to be LA Knight, man. LA Knight.
What if LA Knight doesn't win?
It has to be Damian Priest.
Like you got a list.
if Finn Balor gets it.
What do you think about Logan Paul?
Oh, where do we start? Like, you handpicked your contract. You get handpicked it into the Money in the Bank ladder match. You have your first match at WrestleMania, and then you have a title match against Roman, and then you fight Seth at Mania. Like, I think for Logan, it's just like you literally, apparently, tore your ACL, and then he's back in 4 months. It's just like I think what Logan needs to do is just like do a full year what these guys do for 52 weeks square. No YouTube, no his podcast. Go and travel the world and actually do what these guys do week in, week out. And I really hope Logan doesn't win, and I hope LA Knight wins tonight because he is deserving of the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Nice.
Lay game for life. What can I say? I grew up on YouTube, so I've got to respect game, recognises game.
I'm a fan of Logan Paul because I'm 24, so I grew up in the YouTube era. So some of the things he's done are questionable, but I think what he did from the stuff he's done to redeem himself, and I think he's put in the effort to be a good superstar. He has the he's athletic.
Yeah, he can go, right? He can go.
Yeah, I think he can. I think there's a lot of people who dislike him because I think some people jump on the bandwagon a bit of not liking him because other people don't like him. But I think it's like a lot of the older generation that don't like him because they don't understand. They just think, oh, he's a part-timer. He's just come from social media.
You grew up with him. I totally get that. Totally get it. What do you really think about Logan Paul?
He's a great wrestler. I mean, outside of that, he's a great wrestler.
We'll leave it there. Don't say anything nasty about him.
No, for someone that's come into the business out of nowhere, I think he's fantastic in ring. And I'm all for him being like pushing these spots as long as he's not like giving big championships. And I think he should be kept away from that. But as far as a spectacle, I think he's really good.
I think he's good. He clearly puts the work in because he's good at what he does in the ring, and obviously everyone hates him because he is a bit of a dick. But sorry, but yeah, no. I mean, you can't argue. He clearly wants to put the work in and do the work, and I think people it's that pure wrestling fan thing in it. Like, he's not a real one, but he does the work. So what else do you want from him?
What do we think of Logan Paul?
You know what? He's good. I like him.
Actually, right in.
Yeah, like it is good. Good on the mic. If he wasn't like a big celebrity, he could be like a future world champion one day.
Could win tomorrow. I shouldn't say that because this video is coming out after Money in the Bank. What do you really think about Logan Paul?
I think that he's good in the ring, so he has proven that he can manage to have good matches. But I don't think that he deserves the spot in the Money in the Bank match.
That's right. We're going to find out in just a few hours.